up, guys? We're back at it again with another awesome video for you today. Jakira Barnes, who is better known as K.I., was called the most notorious female gang member in U.S. history. And after hearing about her, it's clear to see why. She was allegedly one of Chicago's deadliest shooters, with some claiming she has upwards of up to 17 bodies to her name. In today's video, we finna be discussing rappers who were allegedly killed by K.I. and some other dirt that she allegedly got into. Before we start the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you would like to join this month's giveaway of one of these items on the screen, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video to the end to comment the hidden keyword. Good luck. K.I.'s first hit wasn't on a rapper, but is hands down her most notorious, and helped her gain fame for herself as a shooter. It all happened when she and an associate of hers by the name of FBG Butter were rolling around on Tuka's birthday. Now, Tuka and K.I. were close, and many think that it was his death that pushed her to the point of actually becoming a killer. Well, as it happens, on Tuka's birthday, while out op shopping, the pair ended up spotting Odie Perry, a well-known member of the Black Disciples. Odie was riding his bike when they spotted him and decided he was finna be their target. The two allegedly upped their guns and pulled the triggers, emptying them into Odie. This changed everything in that area. The streets not only got hotter, but this is also when the area began to adopt the name O Block, and this was only the first of many hits that K.I. was getting ready for. Jerome Wood, who was better known by his crew as J Money or J Munna, was a well-known banker in Chirac and well-respected among anyone who ran with him. J Money grew up in the O Block area surrounded by Black disciples, so it didn't surprise anyone when he ended up running with them and becoming a BD himself. As he grew close with his crew and made his way through the ranks, he ended up developing bonds with big artists like Lil Durk and soon began rapping himself, even going as far as being signed by Durk and becoming a member of the OTF rap group. Now, with the camaraderie that comes with being a BD and OTF member, it should have been said that it also comes with the same amount of problems. I mean, everyone knows that the BDs have ops all over the city, and so does Durk and OTF. I mean, I feel like almost once a year, if not more, we lose a member of OTF to some sort of violence, you know? And it looks like that cycle didn't skip over J Money, who met the same fate as many before him. On September 2nd, 2013, on Labor Day, J Money was hanging around the 6600 block of South Rhodes Avenue when his life met a tragic end. According to sources, J Money was run up by two people and ended up being gunned down in the process. He was 21 years old at the time of his passing. As soon as news began to spread about what happened to J Money, those close to him began to mourn. His friends and family began posting their feelings on social media to let the world know what was going on. Lil Durk posted on Twitter about the incident saying, "R.I.P. J Money, we lost a savage who put tears in a nigga's family eye. You ain't never forgotten. Hashtag OBlock300. Fuck the bricks." While many were mourning the death of J Money, his ops were doing his ops too and mocking the man. Rival gang member and rapper FBG Duck ended up tweeting out, "O Block, sorry for y'all loss, LMAO." And it wasn't long after that the rival rappers began using his name in their diss tracks. It's the same old nonsense with that. Now, no one involved in the shooting of J Money has been arrested or convicted, but there was immediately a lot of talk as to who may have done it. And two names that people seem to keep landing on are Lil B with assistance from Jakira Barnes, aka K.I. Though that is just speculation, that seems to be the most common response as to who killed J Money. Now with the next one, it's a bit confusing on account of how much varying information there is surrounding who killed Big Glow, aka Blood Money. You see, Blood Money, whose real name was Mario Hess, was a rapper from Chicago and was actually Chief Keef's cousin. He was signed by Glory Boys Entertainment before being gunned down in April of 2014. Big Glow had been chilling with someone when the two were approached by two men around the 5600 block of South Elizabeth Avenue at around 9:30 p.m. And according to reports, Big Glow was shot 10 times from two different types of guns, according to the shell casings found at the scene. He was found by first responders lying on the street only to be pronounced dead shortly after arriving at John H. Stroger Hospital. So here's where it gets a bit confusing. The question was, who shot Big Glow? And it seems K.I. is the one that people is being named a lot. The other person that people are claiming killed Blood Money was a totally different banger with a similar name. That person goes by the street name Killer K.I. and is a member of MOB. And it seems a lot of people are getting the two different shooters mixed up. And because of that, no one can really know which one was the hitter. People claim K.I. wanted Big Lo taken out because Big Lo was allegedly involved in the death of Lil B, the person that she allegedly killed J Money with, while others are claiming it was Killer K over beef that they had. Some people are also saying that it couldn't have been Killer K.I. because at the time of Big Lo's death, Killer K.I. was locked up, but that hasn't been confirmed either. Remember, this is all speculation based on what people are saying. The only people who really know what went down are typically the shooter and the victim. But the biggest claims for the Blood Money hit seem to be the K.I. or Killer K.I. After making a name for herself as one of the most dangerous shooters in Chicago, it seems like she was being tasked with taking out people other than just her ops. It's rumored that K.I. would often take on hits from outside sources to make a little bit of scrap on the side. And one hit that allegedly almost went down could have possibly changed the Chicago rap scene as we know it. Rumors with screenshots to back them up have begun to circulate that claim that K.I. was planning on taking out G Herbo for an unknown man who was willing to pay her for her work. A screenshot shows a DM exchange between Jakira Barnes and a buyer that shows the two discussing the details surrounding the hit. The man ordering the hit lets K.I. know that money isn't an issue, insinuating that he has the money to pay her for as many hits as he needs. K.I. goes on to reassure him that when it's on, that means it's on, and that she doesn't play games. She even brings up a reference to another hit that she had allegedly been responsible for by saying, "I know you heard about them twins." After a few more exchanges, the conversation appears to end, and it was all just a matter of time for the two to meet up, exchange money, and move on with the hit. This never ended up happening, however, because before any money could seemingly be exchanged, Jakira Barnes ended up getting shot and killed herself. Many people believe G Herbo was lucky not to have K.I. coming after him because apparently there weren't many people that she aimed at who survived. One of the scarier things about Jakira Barnes was that she was so good as a shooter that her associates often had her training the new members how to shoot and roll up on someone. She was teaching them the best way to get the drop on their ops, and many will argue that because of this, she's a part responsible for bodies dropping even to this day, years after her death. And if that's the case, her assisted body count is higher than anyone could imagine. Some will say that she was the biggest threat that O-Block had, and some think that she's still a problem for them. If even half of the things that people say about Jakira Barnes hold true, she was not someone that you wanted to be messing with. I'm sure a lot of her ops were happy to hear that she couldn't get at them anymore. But what do you guys think? If she trained this generation of shooters, is she still a problem for Chicago, or are people reaching too much with that claim?